Do you know who you are? I don't mean what you do. I don't mean your job or what you're good at. I don't mean what you look like or the things from the past you think define you. I mean, do you know who you are? Do you know who God says you are? I think so many of us are just running around and we're trying to have better families. We're trying to go deeper with God, maybe have a successful career. We have no clue who we actually are. The problem is when you don't know who you are and when you're not secure in your identity, it affects everything. It affects the dreams that you will or will not go after. It affects your relationships and how you love other people. It even affects how you experience God. Do you know who you are? I think it starts with knowing whose we are first, which is Jesus's. In Colossians 3:3, it says that we are hidden with Christ in God. You know, when we accept Jesus as our Savior, we strip off everything that we think defines us. We strip off our past and our failures and our fears. We strip off our unbelief, our bitterness and anger, the things that happen to us. And we slip on Jesus. That's incredible. He was the embodiment of love and wisdom and power and boldness. That's exciting. This guy in Australia, his name's Peter McCune, he says, when you get to heaven, God's not going to ask you, why weren't you Moses? Why weren't you Billy Graham? Why weren't you, whoever you think is the it person? He's going to ask you, why weren't you you? He created us as these beautiful, unique, amazing, bold, brave, adventurous works of art. Not art to be hung on the wall, but these creations to go out and change the world. And when we know who we are, the entire world opens up to us. When we know that we're defined by the power that raised Christ from the dead, that lives in us, that shapes us, that says who we are, we can do anything. We can love anyone. We can move forward in the scariest things, and we can dare to chase those dreams, those scary dreams, those desires that are deep inside of us that we don't even want to whisper to someone else because we're afraid of failing. We can do that. We can go. But we have to know who we are. You have to know who you are. You have to believe who God says you are. Today, I challenge you, if you haven't already, to just sit down and get quiet with God and ask Him, Lord, who do you say I am? And then believe what He says. Thank you so much for joining me today. It really means a lot. If you haven't checked out the first video that I did last week on purpose, you can click the link above and check it out. In a couple of days, I'm going to send out another video on authenticity and how being real can change your life. Today, I want you to remember, above anything, that you are smart, you are beautiful, and you were created to move mountains.